How important is the clean hands doctrine when adjudicating a case? The clean hands doctrine is an equitable principle that holds that a person who seeks relief from a court must have acted fairly and in good faith with respect to the matter for which they are seeking relief. In other words, a person who has engaged in unethical or illegal conduct related to the matter in question will not be entitled to obtain relief from the court. The importance of the clean hands doctrine can vary depending on the jurisdiction and the specific legal issue being adjudicated. In some cases, the doctrine may be a decisive factor that determines the outcome of a case, while in others, it may be a secondary consideration. Ultimately, the significance of the clean hands doctrine will depend on the particular facts and circumstances of each case. However, it is generally considered to be an important principle in the administration of justice, as it helps to ensure that those who seek relief from the court have acted in a manner that is consistent with the principles of fairness and integrity. By requiring parties to have clean hands, the doctrine helps to maintain the credibility and integrity of the legal system and ensures that individuals are held accountable for their actions. What are the ramifications for violating the clean hands doctrine? If a party is found to have violated the clean hands doctrine, the court may refuse to grant them the relief that they are seeking. This can have significant consequence for the party in question, as they may be unable to achieve their desired outcome in the case. For example, if a party seeks an injunction to prevent another party from engaging in a particular activity, but the court finds that the party seeking the injunction has engaged in similar conduct, the court may deny the injunction on the basis of the clean hands doctrine. Additionally, if a party is found to have violated the clean hands doctrine, it may have broader implications for their credibility and reputation in future legal proceedings. A finding of a clean hands violation can suggest that the party in question is not trustworthy or has acted unethically, which would have the negative consequence for their ability to obtain relief from the court in future cases. In summary, violating the clean hands doctrine can result in the denial of relief and harm to a party's credibility and reputation in legal proceedings. It is therefore important for parties to act fairly and in good faith with respect to the matter for which they are seeking relief. Can a party refile a claim after violating the clean hands doctrine? It is possible for a party to refile a claim after violating the clean hands doctrine, but it depends on the specific circumstances of the case. In some cases, a party may be able to remedy the violation of the clean hands doctrine by correcting the unethical or illegal conduct that led to the violation. Once the conduct has been corrected, the party may be able to refile their claim and seek relief from the court. However, in other cases, a violation of the clean hands doctrine may be more serious and may permanently bar a party from seeking relief in a particular matter. For example, if a party engages in fraud or deceit related to the matter in question, a court may find that the violation of the clean hands doctrine is irredeemable and may permanently bar the party from seeking relief in that matter. In conclusion, whether a party can refile a claim after violating the clean hands doctrine will depend on the specific circumstances of the case and the severity of the violation. The ICC, ICJ, and the United Nations are governed by the rule of law. Their standards are the articles of the several treaties, declarations, and conventions that were acceded to upon application to the United Nations. One of the standards of application is adherence to your state constitution and the several accession treaties. As a petitioning state, you must pass the standard of the Clean Hands Doctrine, which is based on the maxim of equality. It states that one who comes into equity must come with clean hands. This doctrine requires the court to deny equitable relief to a party who has violated good faith with respect to the subject of the claim. In layman's terms, this means that no matter how skillfully crafted your argument for the return of the Moorish estate or reparations is, if you violated your own constitution, if you broke any of the accession documents, the court is bound by law to deny equitable relief. If you believe there is a shortcut, if you think that you can violate the rights of your matriarchs and nationals, if you think that the ends justify the means, you will be sorely disappointed. The colonists will take a position in defending the possession of your trust and estate. They will point to the fact that the petitioner couldn't even follow the rules of his own design and defaulted by violating international accessions. How could this party be entrusted with the administration of a vast trust? The law matters. All law is the divine guidance of the return to Sharif and authority. Taj Tariq prophesies that in the Aquarian energies, all things will be revealed for what they are, not just colonist lies, not just criminal lies, but all untruths. False prophets, charlatans, and opportunists have always been around, cloaking themselves in our culture and wearing our fez. Use your discernment and rely on the 5 principles of love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice, as Noble Drew Ali commanded. Islam, Moors.